Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Books with Carmen, and today I wanted to do a little kind of reading wrap of how far I am within my reading goal for the year. So I'm pretty close, I'm very far ahead, definitely, which is a good thing. So let's just get started and let me show you the books I've read so far with this little kind of halfway there point to the reading goal. So I'm actually I have my computer right here. So I'm gonna look to keep in order. So let's get started. So first, I have read Catherine Howard, The Scandalous Queen by Alison Weir. This book was a 4-star for me. These books are very like small text, like kind of lengthy. It start because you start hearing the same thing over and over. Because I did start with Catherine of Aragon, and you just kind of you hear the same thing over and over. So like because it starts with their children, and obviously you hear the same events go on over, like I said, over and over, like I'm doing right now. And it just gets so tedious and annoying. And I just kind of really didn't like it. I may bump this down to like a 3.5. I don't know. I loved it. It was good. But also, it's getting repetitive, which is why I didn't want to start Catherine Parr in my last video because it's getting so repetitive. Anyways, next I read A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have the whole box set right here. I have talked about this in one of my other videos. These are actually dust jackets from Nerdy Ink. I have the original in a drawer somewhere. So, of course, I started with A Court of Thorns and Roses. And I rated all of these 5 stars till I got to this, excuse me, till I got to this one. This one was a 4-star, maybe a 4.5. I don't know. It was just like a little novella, and I really didn't like it much. But I did stop at that one for a little bit, and I have gone a little bit more in detail about how I feel about these books in a separate video. So I'm just not going to repeat myself very much like I already have in this video. So you're going to see this box set again in just a second because I stopped because I kind of didn't want to pick up on it again because I'm like, I'm kind of happy where it's at right now. I don't want to ruin it. So I picked up Icebreaker. This was originally a 5-star, but I did change it to a 4-star because I'm like, I kind of didn't vibe with the plot, but it was good. I did like the characters, so I guess it's a 4 stars. I I did like it. I will admit, even though it is very smutty, not as smutty as another book I'm going to show you in this video, but it definitely was up there. But this was a 4-star, so conveniently enough, the book I was talking about is coming up. I read a duology, and it is the Cat and Mouse duology, Haunting and Hunting Adeline. So, Haunting Adeline for me was a 5 stars. Considering this was my first dark romance, I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually interesting. And I liked it. So, I did rate it 5 stars. However, Hunting Adeline broke me. Um, Getting to the second part, like all during the first part, I was violently sobbing. Like it hurt. So 4 stars. I can't take the hurt. Cannot. So that's why this was a 4 stars and this one was a 5 stars. But it was definitely a good dark romance, and I definitely think I will be reading some more dark romances soon. So keep an eye on that. Next up, I'm gonna next up is A Court of Silver Flames. I'm gonna kind of just like delete a little bit. So picking this back up, A Court of Silver and Flames was a 5 stars. So I definitely think ACOTAR is a 5-star series for me if I don't count this little novella, which you kind of don't have to, but it also kind of is important to the plot, but not really, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But A Court of Silver Flames was definitely 5 stars for me. I liked it, but I will admit, at the end, it felt a little rushed. Felt like they were just trying to kind of scrape, like, I feel like Sarah J. Maas was just trying to scrape past that plot point just to get to this certain other plot point because the book was already too long. So maybe a 4.5, but definitely I'm still just going to say a 5. So we're done with the box set finally. So let me delete that. Okay. Next up is Wildfire. This one was 5 stars for me. I liked the plot so much better in this book than I liked it in Icebreaker. Um, I loved the characters a lot more than I did. So like I love Aurora and Russ much more than I liked Stacy and Nate. I don't know why. I just kind of liked them a lot better, and I felt myself getting through this book a lot faster than I did Icebreaker, which is a plus. And this one, I think I've already said, was a 5 stars. Thankfully, love a good 5 star read. I'm very lenient on how I like rate books, so like I'm not very harsh. I say that, and I literally think the book after this next one I rated very harshly. But next up is Bride. I actually have the Walmart exclusive edition because we love a good Walmart exclusive edition. I like this book. It was a 4 star. It just kind of, oh no, it's a little bit right there. Sad. It was a little lackluster. I felt like it was really hyped, and I just really didn't vibe as much. But it's still a 4 star and it's still a good book, and I still would recommend. Next up is a book I rated very harshly. I did talk about this in one of my videos, and it's The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I have found that a lot of people do like this book and they like follow it religiously, and I'm just like, I didn't like it. 2.5 stars. I'm so sorry. Next up, A Perfect Marriage. This book was a 4 star until I got to the end. The last 3 pages instantly made it a 5 star for me. This is such an amazing mystery thriller, and I have not read one in forever, as you can tell. So to read this, it was amazing. I loved it, and I could not recommend it enough. Next up, We Were Liars. I rated We Were Liars. Let's see. I rated it a 4 star. The plot twist, it was 3 stars. Then the plot twist. 4 stars. I really don't know how to say much about it without spoiling it, so I'm just gonna, it's like a silent review, just yeah. Next up, I read the Stolen Heir series. I'm gonna move this one. This one I'll show you in just a second. So these are the ones I read: the Walmart exclusive edition and the Barnes and Noble exclusive edition. I know they're mismatched. I'm so sorry. It's not aesthetically pleasing, but the Stolen Heir I gave 5, and the Prisoner's Throne I gave 4. So I liked picking this up again because I love Elpham. I love Carden and Jude. They are my babies. Love them. Prisoner's Throne, I think I rated 4 stars because I didn't really much like the plot twist, but I did like the ending. And I think I mainly rated it 4 stars because I'm just sad about the ending. Like, I don't want it to end. So 4 stars and 5 stars. And I actually wanted to show the Prisoner's Throne exclusive edition from Fairy Loot. I finally got this in, and isn't it gorgeous? It's got like gold foils, and it's got oak right here. Like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And it has a letter from Holly Black. Obsessed with this book. Obsessed. It is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Don't know what else you want me to say other than absolutely stunning. Okay. The next up, I read King of Wrath. I rated it 4 stars. I think I rated I can't really remember why I rated these, but these. Anyways, but I think I rated it this because it was a 3 star because I was struggling to get through it, but I liked the ending. It was very realistic, and I think I have mentioned that in my previous video because I'm pretty sure this made it in there. It was just a very realistic ending, and like I really liked that. Like, it literally gave reality. Like, I know typically you read books to escape reality, but like in romances, it's kind of like some romance books kind of go out there, and it's like, okay, this never actually happens in real life. And when the ending happened, I was like, this is very real. I like that. Thank you. So 4 stars. And then I'm trying to get my my bearings. Next, I read Neighbor Girl by Georgia Cates. I actually got to go meet Georgia Cates and got her to sign it for me. And it has my little name with my little library there. I rated this 3.75 mainly because I don't know, I really didn't like the plot. It kind of just felt lackluster. but I did enjoy the book regardless. Okay, sorry. My recording stopped randomly twice, so sorry about that. But I'm gonna try to hurry up and wrap this up. Um, 3.75, I like Bohemian Girl more. And then I finished the Shadow and Bone trilogy, which was a 3-star series for me. I really didn't like it that much. I'm sorry. I know this also has a cult following, but like I said, I really just didn't vibe with it as much as I wanted to. But that is all the books I've read so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any book recommendations, please give me some because right now I'm still just picking from my TBR jar. Um, but yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. So, like I said, leave me book recommendations. I can't wait. My next read is actually A Touch of Darkness. I only have the first book, but we're gonna hope I like it enough to go buy some more or more of the series. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave me some feedback. I always appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.